is going on, guys? It's Justin from the J Media back in another video. First and foremost, I want to say a very big thank you to each and every one of you guys who have been watching my videos for the last 10 years. Yes, I have been making YouTube videos since 2015 for the last 10 years. So yeah, those of you guys who are OG subscribers who have been watching since day one, since the start of this Mitsubishi Lancer build, I bought this car brand new in 2015, or my EK Civic videos, big shout out to you guys. But even if you guys are new subscribers that just subscribed yesterday or last week, really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Whether it's the car meet videos that bring you to me, the DIY videos, or maybe you just saw my car locally and follow me on Instagram. Really appreciate each and every one of y'all. Really means a lot to me putting out these videos for the last 10 years. So if y'all haven't been following me on my YouTube journey for that long, let's take it back to 2015. So a little storytelling. I started my YouTube channel, actually not as a car YouTube channel, even though most of my videos these days are car related stuff. I started the channel, very first video was actually a travel vlog. Was a trip to Alaska that I took with my family. I had no camera set up, so I just got a first generation GoPro, Gen 1 GoPro, and pretty much, just take videos of where I was visiting. So then I started branching out to making different kind of videos. So I had some car videos at car meets, I had some cooking videos, hiking videos, travel videos, mixed match of everything. And then I decided, after maybe making videos for 6 months to a year, I really like doing car videos since I'm a big car guy. I go to car events anyway, and my car videos have been getting more views. So why not let's just focus on car videos. And that's pretty much what I did from around 2016. I just focused on car videos. I started being consistent, so I have an upload schedule if you guys don't know. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 9 a.m. Central Time. What that means is whether I'm on a vacation, on a trip overseas, I still schedule my uploads. The constant struggle is obviously coming up with content. Right now, there's over 2,000 videos on the YouTube channel. So constantly coming with ideas and content to shoot for you guys. Whether it's car meet videos or DIY install videos, or even just car features, which I love doing personally. A little bit of cinematic videos, travel vlogs, stuff like that. But yeah, it can't be a YouTube video without showing you the cars as well. So those of you guys who want a little update on the cars, let's head out to the garage. Alright, so for the 10th year, we also brought back the J Media merch. So if you want to check it out, we have quite a few different designs, whether it's t-shirts, your stickers, merch like that. So yeah, if you want to check it out, there's a link in the description of every video. Make sure to check it out. Alright, we are out here by the cars. So those of you guys who are new to the channel, let's do a little walk around of the cars. So over the 10 years, a lot of my cars have changed. But this is my 2017 Lexus RCF. So this is a daily driver in the car collection right now. Great car. If you guys don't know about the RCF, it has a 5-liter V8 engine. Currently most powerful engine in Lexus lineup. Puts out about, from the factory, about 469 horsepower. Again, this is my daily driver. I wanted something that's comfortable, sporty, fast, all in one. I've done quite a few mods over the last almost 2 years of ownership, but mainly kind of like OEM plus stuff, right? So like carbon fiber accents like the front lip, little fender vent, carbon fiber pieces, the mirror caps, small little stuff, lowered the car, brakes, interior mod, stuff like that. Still on OEM wheels, but we do have a set of aftermarket raised Vogue Racing G25 wheels that will hopefully throw on maybe in a few months. Whenever my tires are running low, I'll put new tires on the new wheels and then slap it on. Alright, and then the fun stuff in the garage here. So can't show you guys the garage without showing you these cars. So let's talk about the S2000 really quick. This is my 2007 Honda S2000. So had it now for about 3.5 years, and if you guys followed me along the journey of buying my S2000, I actually wanted an S2000 for the last 4 years. So it has been a while before I bought mine. I specifically wanted the new Formula Red, which is this color. I wanted an AP2, but I wanted the '06 and up years because of drive-by-wire, easier to tune, lower VTEC, launch control, all that good stuff. I also wanted a car that is stock or as close to stock as possible, and obviously within a certain price range budget, right? So when I was shopping for mine, my budget's right around 25,000, which was the '06 and up AP2 market back in 2022 or so when I was looking for mine. So yeah, bought it pretty stock. Actually made the trip to Louisiana with my sister to pick it up, and then we drove it back. So yeah, obviously quite a few mods have been done to the car over the last few years, both inside and out. I love this car. Still such a great car. I encourage anyone who has not had a chance to ride along or drive an S2000 to do so, because these are definitely modern day collector cars. Just such a joy to drive. Absolutely love this car, and we still have so many more plans for it. So some of the videos I am actually stashing parts for it. I have more parts in my office. Just more parts. The rear end is going to be a big change next. So I'm currently waiting for my rear carbon fiber rear diffuser to be made. It's made to order. Once we throw that on, we'll throw on the car shop blow tail lights, we'll throw on the Voltex wing. Whole rear end's going to change. And then maybe some carbon sight splitters, stuff like that. But yeah, very excited on this build. And this car pretty much serves as the weekend car, the weekend driver, the occasional track car. We taken it on its first track day shakedown at Harris Hill a few months back. Actually broke this front bumper, so we had to get it fixed. So note to self, if I do bring this back on a track day again, put on the OEM bumper so that I won't break this Voltex bumper. But yeah, great car, great for spirited driving, you know, stuff like that. Really enjoy driving this car. And even though I'm out of 3 cars, this is my lowest horsepower car. People always ask which car do I prefer driving. I mean, they're all equally fun in their own ways. Like I said, this car is not about the big horsepower. It's about how it handles the turns, the curves. So yeah, just great driver's car all around. Alright, and can't forget about this car. This is my 2015 Turbo Mitsubishi Lancer GT. A lot of you guys subscribe to the channel because of this car. And I believe that my channel pretty much grew because of this car as well. I actually bought this car brand new back in 2015 from the Mitsubishi dealership, and I've told this story a few times on the channel, but for those of you guys who are pretty new, you might not know. So let's tell you guys the story about this car. So one of the most common questions I always get asked is, hey, what is this car? Nice Evo. So this is not an Evo 10. I'm going to say again, this is not an Evo 10. What this is, it's a Mitsubishi Lancer GT. So the GT comes with a 2.4 liter engine, a 4V12 from the factory. When I was looking for my car, I wanted a Ralliart. The Evo 10s were out of price range back then, brand new. The GSRs, Evo 10 GSRs were going for about 38K, and the MRs were about 43,000 US dollars. That was out of budget. I was really looking for a Ralliart. Ralliarts, you know, still all-wheel drive, still turbocharged, just a smaller TD04 turbo, makes healthy power. So that was what I was really looking for. I had a couple deals that didn't work out when I went to look at the car. So next best model is the GT. It's one up from the ES and SE model, which has the 2 liter engine. This has the 2.4, so bigger displacement. But obviously now that car has changed. I mean, this car is turbocharged, it's wide body, has all the awesome parts on it. And I can't talk about it being turbocharged without showing you guys this beautiful engine bay. So obviously engine bay has changed a lot since stock. This pretty much looks more like an Evo 10 or Ralliart engine bay with all the turbo stuff like the intercooler piping. We also upgraded like the intake manifold to an Evo 10 one, you know, so it looks pretty different in the engine bay. But definitely the whole theme of this car was to go crazy on the JDM parts, because I love my rare JDM parts. And yeah, actually with this car, like I said, I've went through so much with this car. People always ask me, would you ever sell it to buy an Evo 10? but this car just has so much sentimental value to me. I've literally dumped so much money into it that I could have probably bought 2 Evo 10s, which is insane. But again, this car saw me through so much. You know, since the start of my channel, I have pushed the boundaries of building a turbo Lancer, or a Lancer in general. Yeah, this car, at its 1 year mark, I was debating whether I should sell it. I actually made a video. Should I sell it? It had 10,000 miles on it. Or if I decide to keep it, I'm gonna go crazy on it, which I think I pretty much did. Anything from the engine bay. I love the interior too. I don't think there's any part of this car that I don't like. Yeah, everything is just pretty different right now on the interior, inside and out. I mean, there's a few things I still kind of want to do, but you know, with the other newer builds, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been putting too many new parts on this car. I've just been trying to enjoy the fruits of my labor. So some of the big things on this car that's very unique, specifically to my car. Like I said, this is my car that I built since brand new, so I'm the one and only owner. Has relatively low miles, has 35,000 original miles right now. And I actually at one point I daily drove it for a bit, but it was also like, believe it or not, when I first got this car, it was slightly modified. This car was really meant to be my Uber and Lyft car. So I was driving passengers through Uber in this car. I had my EK Civic, which I would bring to car meets and stuff back then. This car was the Uber car. I wanted a second car to make some extra money after I got off work, and I used to work at the bank back in 2015. So yeah, that's why I got this car. You know, a 4-door, you know, that was within my price budget. And then, like I said, after the 1 year mark, I stopped doing Uber. I decided to go crazy on it and just slowly build it up to the way it is today. I've went through so many different setups, you know, different wheels, different bumpers, stuff like that. But yeah, this year is also the 10th year of owning this car. So in November 2025, it'll be 10 years. I'll probably do a super in-depth video of this car. So if there's any videos you want to see or any questions you want to ask about the Turbo Lancer S2000 RCF, feel free to drop in the comment section below. Alright, so I can't end off the 10th year video without showing you some throwback clips. So what I'm going to do is I'm trying to compile some of the old videos. You know, I might probably throw in, obviously, the start of the Lancer build looking kind of stock. When I first got the S2000, the RCF. But also maybe some of the OG cars. Some of you guys have been subscribed on the channel for a few years. You've seen me through quite a few of my builds. Let's see. So whether it's the EK Civic, we had my RSX. I actually had 2 DC5 RSXs on the channel that I built up. I had an 8th gen Honda Civic Si. I had my Ralliart Sportback, my Mitsubishi Ralliart Sportback. That's a pretty rare car. Had a couple months. Actually, shout out, it was a subscriber who sold it to me. Let's see what else I had. We had an Eclipse, a 4G Eclipse for a little bit that I bought from my brother. We had a S14 240SX at some point. Actually bought it from my sister as a first car. We tinkered around with it in the early days when I first started the channel, and then we sold it, you know, quite a few years back. Should have kept the S14 because prices on 240SX have skyrocketed now after COVID. But yeah, there's just been quite a few cars over the years. So if you guys, you know, have been following the channel since a certain car, I would like you to leave in the comment section below as well. Let me know. I'm really curious to see which car was the car that you followed my channel for, or even which was the first video you saw on my YouTube channel. Leave in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's show you guys some old clips from the last few years since the start of the YouTube channel in 2015. And we have so many videos on the YouTube channel, over 2,000 videos. If you guys want to click on Otis and check out some of the super old vlogs. First vlog was a travel vlog in Alaska. And then we have like car meet vlogs, DIY installs, hiking videos, cooking videos. I mean, I started my channel having a bunch of different variety type of videos. And obviously, you know, I like making my car videos, so I just stuck with a lot of car related videos. Because over the years, different style videos, you know, I experimented with different equipment, starting from my first gen GoPro, you know, stuff like that. I film with my cell phone, you know, and then upgraded to different camera equipment over the years, and now I have quite a few different camera setups for vlogging. But yeah, just so many videos. And then if you look at some of the playlists, or even like different playlists for like travel vlogs, car meet videos, watch videos, if you look on the channel, we also have some of like the, I guess, most popular videos. Actually a lot of DIY videos over here, so like DIY videos, DIY, yeah, so very cool. If you guys want to check out, there's so many videos on the YouTube channel you can check out. Alright, so there you have it. I hope you guys like it. Again, hope you guys enjoyed the YouTube channel. And again, big thank you to each and every one of you guys who have been watching the channel for the last 10 years. I will still be putting out videos. So like I said, you know, finding content is a constant struggle, but I always try to go to as many car events, car meets, car shows as I can. DIY videos, obviously, whenever I have new parts. But yeah, hope you guys like it. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.